this opportunity. Good morning, Madam Toastmaster. Good morning, my fellow Toastmasters, and good morning, our lovely guests. One of my favorite mentors is called Les Brown. He said, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to start to become great. In 1960, there was a photography professor called Jerry Ullman. He wanted to teach his students that you can't be perfect the first time. He believes that the more you do something, the better you become. So he decided to group his students into two categories. He called others quantitative students and called others qualitative students. So the quantitative students are allowed to take several number of pictures. In fact, he said he's going to grade them based on the total number of pictures they took. So if they're able to take 100 pictures, he gives them A. If they take like 90 pictures, he gives them B+. But with the qualitative students, they are only allowed to take one best picture one time. They are not allowed to take series of pictures. No. They can think about it. They can research, they can study, they can do a lot of things. They shouldn't take any picture. The only picture they will take is the one they'll be presenting for the assessment. So these students went in. Those that were grouped into quantitative, they start taking. Their first 10 picture was very bad. The 20th picture, very bad. 30th picture wasn't good, but the 40th picture was good. 60th picture, very nice. 80th picture, the quality was awesome. In fact, they wanted to stop at 80th picture because the picture was so nice. But then, if you want A, you have to make it up to the 100. Their 90th picture was better than the 80th picture. In fact, the 100th picture was awesome. It was amazing. They presented one picture, the quality for them, they presented it for their assessment. Now with the qualitative, they think about it, they analyze it in their mind, they dream about a perfect picture, they just talk about it, discuss. And finally, they also came out with one picture and present. So Jerry Ullman and the other professors, they gather all the work of these students, assess and evaluate them, and surprisingly, the best picture came from the quantitative group. So because the quantitative group, as they were taking the pictures, they were learning editing, they were learning lightening, they were learning positioning, they were becoming better at it. So the conclusion of the study was that quantity leads to quality. The number of times you do something, the better you become. So stop trying to be perfect the first time. There are two lessons I learned from this study. The first is stop trying to be perfect the first time. In any space, any skill, anything you want to be good at, you need knowledge, you need skills, and you need relationship, and you need experience. So you don't have all these things. How can you be perfect? Whether you are to go into investment, you have no knowledge, you don't have any skills. So stop trying to be perfect the first time. If you try that, then you are positioning yourself to fail. And secondly, separate who you are. Don't take failure personally. That's the second thing I learned. Don't take failure personal. Their 10 pictures, 20, 30, it was a failure, it wasn't nice, but they never took it personally. Stop taking failure personally. If today my speech didn't work well, it doesn't mean I'm a bad speaker. It just means what I did today didn't work. Tomorrow I'll become better and do better. So separate failure from you. In fact, when God created us, he said that we are his masterpiece. Why? That we are his best of creation. And if you read the Bible, that we are wonderfully and fearfully made. So separate failure from who you are. You are unique, you are good, you are beautiful, you are perfect, you are a masterpiece. But maybe what you did that day wasn't good. Maybe that day you were stressed. Maybe you weren't paid. Maybe emotionally you were not at a good place. Maybe you had a problem with your spouse. So separate what you do from who you are. Your value is intact. You can always become better. So this is what I have to say. I wish everybody all the best. Thank you. you.